Welcome to another episode of Universal Gaming. I'm your host, Paula Brandt. Today we're going to have some gameplay of Fortnite and Minecraft, plus we're also going to talk about some Dungeons & Dragons, Hollow Many Pains, and our meetup group. If you have a question or comment, email me at brantp23@yahoo.com. We'll be right back after this. So, most of you know that I run a game called Hollow Many Paints. It is an adventure book created by Gary Gygax. It's under the publishing company Troll Lord Games. My book is kind of ragged. It's falling apart. It's so old. But it is a fun little adventure made for 3rd edition Dungeons & Dragons. If you want to play it, I have openings in my game. We play on Discord once a month, and we also play at a local game store once a month. It's a pretty good pickup game. Uh, I've adapted it for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, first level characters or pre-made characters that I provide. It's a fun little game, and if you have problems with your schedule where you're too busy, it's great for like a one-shot night. If you've got one night free a month, you can happen to be there the same time we're there. We'd love to have you. It's a great game for that. If you don't go through the portal this time, you go through the portal another time. It's a bunch of portals. It's a planar adventure. It's fun. What else can I say about it? I've ran it all the way through about 3 times. It's interesting how people use their teamwork skills to problem solve, and they don't always do the same portal the same way. Nobody does it the same way. And it's interesting as a dungeon master to see how they're going to work together as a team and to solve that puzzle, to get that treasure, to level up, all that stuff. So it's fun for me to run it. I don't really play as much as I'd like to. I'm very busy with work and everything, and I really enjoy running it, but I only have the once a month schedule. So like I said, if you're interested in playing, we'd love to have more players. We meet once a month at a local game store, and we meet on Discord sometimes once a month to discuss it. So in short, if you want to play in a game that's got a lot of role play, a lot of treasure, a lot of teamwork and problem solving, and some puzzles, and one huge dungeon, and a bunch of portals with smaller dungeons, then come check out Hollow Many Paints. We're on meetup.com under the group Fort Wayne Gaming, and just RSVP to that so I have an idea who's coming. And if that day you realize you can't come, please un-RSVP. Tell us you're not coming so that we have an idea, because we don't have very much room at the game store when we play. Otherwise, you can email me and we can get together on Discord once a month and play that way. So it's a really fun game. Hollow Many Paints by Gary Gygax, Troll Lord Games. I'll have all the information in the credits of the show. As you can see here, there's a logo. Troll Lord Games, Hollow Many Paints by Gary Gygax. Thank you. As a dungeon master, sometimes you get the urge to create your own world. There's different campaign settings out there. There's Ravenloft, there's Greyhawk, there's Forgotten Realms, there's D20 Modern, there's the Cthulhu stuff. There's so many things. There's what's that other book I have? Calamar. Calamar's one. There's the Pathfinder universe. There's the Starfinder universe. There's so many out there, but once in a while as a dungeon master, you may sit down and decide to create your own world. My suggestion for those of you who are interested in doing so, see if you can get a hold of a copy of the World Builder's Guide. It's from TSR, made for Dungeons & Dragons, and it is a great book for creating a planet and creating a world. Other things you can do is you can look through the Dungeon Master's Guide, depending on what edition you're running at Dungeons & Dragons, and you can see in there terrain building, government building, things like that in the Dungeon Master's Guide. And then for even more kicks and giggles, I like to call it, get the book Toolbox by AEG Press. That book is amazing. It has tables for almost everything. You can roll up names for characters, city governments, stuff that you could find in a tavern, menus for taverns, wilderness adventures, dungeon making charts, all kinds of charts. That book, Toolbox by AEG Press, is the best book for charts. If you need a chart for anything, get it out of there. There's even a chart on the back of the book for why you need to buy the book, and you can roll to see why you need to buy the book. But it is really a good book. It's the Ultimate Game Designer's Companion by Mongoose Press. That book has alternative rules for combat, world building, and magic. So if you have any idea of what to do, if you need help designing a world, that's where I would start. And then I would get a map making program that has a grid to it so that you can draw the walls and the buildings. Then make a map of your world, the islands, the continents, all that stuff. You could do like Forgotten Realms did and just do the Europe part, and then other people could add on to your world, or you could start with just a city and maybe some of the surrounding area. It's up to you. But when I created my world, I did eventually draw the whole planet, but I started and I got the continents started, but we only really role-played one island, and I have all the government and everything from that island, but the backstory of the other islands we haven't really played much. So if I do run it again, then I will plan what is on that island or continent and how it fits in with what I already have in my notes. So that way I'm not just spending time creating this whole country, I'm making it as I go, which might be a helpful idea for some of you that are just starting out. So anyway, if you got any questions or comments, email me at brantp23@yahoo.com. I'll have the names of all those books in the credits of the show, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for watching Universal Gaming. If you have an event you'd like us to cover, or if you have a question or comment, email me at brantp23@yahoo.com. If you want to come out and play some board games with us, go to meetup.com, the group Fort Wayne Gaming, and check us out. We're meeting at a local game store once a month to bring some board games, play some D&D afterwards. If you have games that are looking for players, you can post that stuff on there too. You can message me on Meetup as well. May your dice roll 20s, and we'll see you next time.